Hello everyone with another Minecraft video, and today we're going to be playing a map which is called Project Alen1. And it's been a very long time that I've actually played any Minecraft maps, so we are just going to start with this one. But I'm going to read the overview of what this map is about. So it says, experience a narrative-driven, metroidvania-like single-player escape room that takes you through a massive research base dedicated to the discovery of all things extraterrestrial. An alien creature has been discovered walking amongst us, captured and studied by the great Dr. Maestro, along with his team of elite scientists. You play as the visitor who was left and seemingly forgotten inside of the entry checkpoint room. Escape and follow along with the characters' stories and the aftermath of the events that took place in the facility, solving your way through the security measures in place for unwanted eyes such as your own. Average completion time, 2 hours. Damn, that's actually pretty long. If you're stuck or confused, please reference the guide video in this post. I spent roughly over a month, 140 plus active hours making this map. I'd love to hear what you think, so don't be afraid to leave a comment. Thank you so much for checking out my escape room. Great, so I have signed up to play a puzzle map or escape map. Just great. Great. But at least it's laboratory themed, so that counts. But anyways, so it says progress in all things, gathering the greatest minds for the benefit of mankind. That's actually a good rhyme. So I think all we just gotta do is like get stuff and then come back here, I guess. Whatever it takes. Brainstorm incorporation, discovering the undiscovered. Discovering the undiscovered. That sounds like my motto. Press hint if you're stuck. Let me read this. Patient number 1, Kelsey Roman. Sex, female, age 38, height 5'9", weight 142 pounds. Last meal, chicken and rice. Patient number 2, Travis Bates. Sex, male, age 22, height 5'11", weight 208 pounds. He's a big boy. Last meal, Chinese food. He needs to cut back off on the junk food. Patient number 3, Aiden Smalls. Male, age 18, 6'4", 180, steak sandwich. This guy's eating pretty good, but he's a tall fellow for 18. He must have went through a growth spurt. Patient number 4, Roxanne Ludwig. Female, age, refused to say. Height, 5'7", weight, refused to say. Last meal, refused to say. Okay, I guess she's just keeping it personal. Patient number 5, question mark. Well, okay, so it's basically redacted. Patient currently being held at entry checkpoint for questioning until further orders. Okay, I don't know why I get stuck with the boring security work just because everyone else left and I'm one of the last ones that let me just reread this because this is a lot of tongue twistery for me. I don't know why I get stuck with the boring security work. Just because everyone else left, and I'm one of the last ones that has even an ounce of faith in my brother and his ideals. I guess I can't be too mad, though. He's basically paying me to sit around and work on my paintings until we get new visitors at our door. I guess that means I'm the visitor. Meanwhile, the great Dr. Maestro is out there in the field. When he's not studying in that tent he loves so much, he's over in the lab running tests on that creature. Though, if you ask me, that thing needs to be killed, not studied. I threw a rock at it the other day and it lunged at me, nearly biting my hand off through the bars of its cage. And I couldn't sworn I heard the doors behind me open and close almost as if they were being moved by the creature from a distance. I guess he did say something about it reacting to our emotions and our physical pain. So this is psychological, apparently. All right, so how are we going to get out of here? So it says press hint. Break a leg. Break a leg. What do you mean by break a leg? Like saying good luck? I don't know what they mean. Is it like... Don't tell me this is like parkour. Do not tell me this is parkour. I need to figure this out. Do I need to get up there? Okay, then break a leg. Oh! Are you kidding me? So, it's basically riddles. Great, so you want me to do riddles. This is why it's 2 hours? Because I gotta figure out these riddles. So we gotta jump through here. There we go. So that's how we get out. Entry checkpoint. Alright. Uh-huh. This looks very interesting. Like, this is a nice, interesting build. I could have used shaders, but I'm like, nah, I'm just going to keep it raw and simple. But I guess all we just got to do is just explore different areas. Like, what is that? I'm not sure if we can go off course. Let's see. What is this? Kyle's Foster Personal Study. Okay. What's in here? Okay, it's just a nice little place. I'm just hoping that if I do stray away from the objective, something might come out and kill me. But I don't know if this is like a horror map or what. So let me come over here, and it says laboratory. Okay, so this is the lab, and it says press for hints. 1 book plus 2 keys equals lab access. Seek the tent for where to find them. Alright, so we gotta look for a tent. So we gotta look for a tent. Luckily, the hints are a little bit helpful. Just gotta find a tent. Storage. Transportation. Containment dome. That's actually very interesting. Like, look at all that glass. I mean, imagine if I try to build that. That's going to take a lot of glass. A lot of glass. Okay, so this is his tent. Dr. Luis Maestro's tent. Alright, so let me read here. The world will praise me as a hero when they've seen what I've found. An alien unlike anything in this world. Tall and lanky with rough black scales covering its navy blue skin like a suit of armor. A plethora of razor-sharp teeth spreading from the front of its narrow mouth down to the back of its throat. And glowing blue eyes that would light up when it sensed danger. Not only that, but a giant ship of extraterrestrial origin which hovered far overhead is plating similar in appearance to that of the creature's body. Upon its arrival, it seemed to carve a strange crop circle into the land, which I have yet to explain the purpose of. But on that fateful day, shuffling through the tall grass, the creature let me approach it and lay a hand on its tough skin. It wasn't fleeing or attacking. It trusted me. But I knew I would need more time to study it, so I tied it to a tree for several weeks as I gathered a workforce to analyze it further. Why would you tie it to a tree if it trusted you? Now it doesn't trust you anymore. Man, this guy's... he's a scientist like I am, but... if something trusts you, you're not supposed to contain it. You're supposed to just let it exist. In record time, construction was complete. The laboratory, the containment dome, and everything I would need to begin with my experiments. I was joined by some of the world's greatest minds, including famous astrobiologist Linda Byers, and soon after her old college classmate Kyle Foster. With the help of these two and several other great-minded individuals who are hard at work in the laboratory, we have successfully established Brainstorm Incorporation and began working on a highly classified project known as Project Alen1. I guess that's the whole title of the Minecraft map. Every worker has been given 2 lab keys. Every worker has been given 2 lab keys and an oath to secrecy book, which will grant them access to the lab. I think that's what highlight for us to get back to that laboratory. 1 book and 2 keys. Most here tend to keep their oaths to secrecy inside the storage building across from the containment dome, while I prefer to keep things close, like the 2 lab keys hidden away inside my personal tent. We will learn everything about this creature and its origins, whatever it takes. At least it's highlighting a lot of things. Alright, so it says it's hidden. I'm not sure we can flick like items and stuff here. But it is good to look around in his tents because he has keys. Alright, so I flipped all of them. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's just that shulker box right there. Is it the shulker box? Okay. First, let me just clear this area out a little. And let me just click on the hint. 2 keys inside the tent. One where the monsters dwell, the other behind the decoration. Huh. They did say storage. So I guess I can probably read the book again so I can try to conceptualize this. Okay. While I prefer to keep things close, like the 2 lab keys hidden away inside my personal tent, we will learn. Okay. So I'm just going to take note on this. It says 2 keys inside the tent, one where the monsters dwell, another behind a decoration. Wait a second. Oh, there it is. There's a button right there. I guess that's one of the keys. Interesting. This is actually pretty interesting. Wait, huh? Oh, that's 1 lab key. You hear a voice from within the glass. Please help me. Oh, I feel bad for whatever this thing is in here. And then what it says here, another behind a decoration. So that's behind the decoration, but one is where the monster dwell. Wait a second. There's a scaffolding right here. What does this mean? Does this mean something? Wait a second. There we go. We found 2 of the lab keys. Let's just clean everything back. All right. So we need that, and we need a book. So every worker has 2 keys, an elf secrecy book, which will grant them access. Most tend to keep their secrecy. Okay, secret oath. Storage building. So we gotta look at the storage building. But I hope we don't get chased down like by a mob or something. That looks very scary. So it's gonna be in the storage area. So I believe it's right here. Okay, can we enter in here now? Or you gotta like break in or something. Let's see. I mean, this map is pretty interesting. But all I just need is a book. Something secrecy. Storage. It makes me want to go back to that book again. Like, I wish I could take the book and just read it so I can check it over. So let me read here again. Every worker has been given 2 glass keys. So we got the keys. Most here tend to keep their oaths to secrecy inside the storage building across the containment dome. This thing says it needs help. I wish I can help it, but I can't. So what's up here? I didn't went up here, but I think this is supposed to be the UFO. And I think it's supposed to play like a CD or something. I think that's how it works. It's a very interesting map, but I'm still trying to learn the ropes. So this is the containment dome. All we just need is a book. Unless like one of these keys is supposed to like work. Not sure I'm supposed to click on something. Storage. Wait. Do I put my keys in here? Let's see. No. That is quite strange. This map makes me think. Watchtower. Okay, let me check the back of this guy's tent, though. just to see if there's anything back here. Nope, there is nothing back here. I'm just going to say, to be honest, it's been like a very long time that I have actually played a Minecraft map. Because all we just need is a book, right? That's all we need. 1 book plus 2 lab keys. Lab access. Seek a tent to further find them. The keys are the only things I found, but I just don't know where the book is. The book is in the storage, but it doesn't tell me, like, how to open the storage. Can I go in? Nope. It says I need a book. This map is really making my brain work. Personal study. Let me view his house or his nice personal study area. So let me check around. I do see a lot of these redstone droppings. So I believe it's going to be used to power up something. I'm really trying to figure out how am I going to get the book. Is there something I need to look for? A lot of these redstones. I need another hint. Like, seriously, I need another hint. Because this is very trippy. Like, I got the keys. Like what you want me to do? Like, I did everything that you told me. It's just the book is the only thing that's stuck in my mind. It's like I'm trying to process, like what is it? And I think we're supposed to put like a flower there just to open up the containment dome. I can't believe I really signed up for a puzzle map. I'm not a fan of puzzles, but it does challenge the mind. I gotta be the scientist. Let's see here. Every worker has been given 2 lab keys and an oath secrecy book, which will grant them access to the lab. Most here tend to keep their oaths to secrecy inside the storage building. Okay, storage building. Unless we have to find a way to bypass the storage building. Because I don't think we're going to be given a book that easily, since we have to go through the beginning of trying to break a leg. So I'm assuming we're going to have to try to find another way to get inside. Meaning maybe parkour. So let's just figure this out. So let's try to evaluate the situation. Alright, so it seems like everything is normal. Okay, I guess this is where we're supposed to put our 2 keys, because I do see that. But how are we going to get inside? Is there like a button that's triggered or something? I need to figure this out. Because right now we're on the fences. Oh, wait a minute. I do see a little entry up there. Yeah, I do see a little entry up there. Yeah, you might be saying that's cheating. Nope, it's called being resourceful. So the roof is so close to the ground. I guess they want us to jump on this roof. And we come down here. So basically breaking in and entering. And let's read this. I wish there was a better way to thank Linda for her recommendation. To be able to work alongside the Dr. Maestro is a true honor. To be honest, though, I was more thrilled about Linda reaching out. We haven't talked since college a decade ago, back when I had a thing for her. Kind of embarrassing, I suppose, but people move on, and I have sure been doing a lot of that lately. It's been over 5 years since I lost my wife and unborn daughter. The image is still ingrained into my skull. Her body lying on the forest floor during our hike, wearing the antler headband I gave her during our first Christmas together, and the shock on the hunter's face as he witnessed what he had done. His bow and arrow dropped to the forest floor. I'm sorry, Stella. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. Sorry for saying Rosie was a bad name for our soon-to-be child. Sorry for becoming overinvested in my work. And I'm sorry for not spending more time with you. but I promised myself I would live on. The ache in my heart is subsiding gradually, but it remains. Nonetheless, my work is the only thing that keeps me going now, and the desire to discover the unknown. Mankind will thrive, and it starts here at this research facility. I hope they're not trying to like revive something. And I think this is the oath to secrecy. And we're going to read it. Okay, we're going to read the oath to secrecy. I hereby swear an oath to secrecy to keep the inner workings of Project Alen1 solely between members of Brainstorming Corporation, to redact any possible leaks of our research to the public, and to maintain this oath under Dr. Luis Maestro states otherwise, whatever it takes. I mean, even though I took in the oath, I kind of just, showed it to the public because I'm recording right now. So it kind of contradicts the whole oath thing. Oh, that's kind of funny. But anyways, since we got the 2 keys and the oath to secrecy, or 2 books plus keys, we can enter the lab. So we place that and we are ready to go in here. And what are we supposed to do in this room? Okay. What is this room supposed to be? Is this like we're supposed to find levers or something? Okay, there's a button. Oh, so this is like a little cleaning area. Interesting. Open the door. And what do we do in this room? I guess this is where we're supposed to put our keys. So we put key... Okay. Never mind. Oh, never mind. That's where we put our keys at. And I hope we're not going to get jump scared by anything, because I don't want to play horror maps. Oh, okay. There's a lot of hallways. Lots of hallways. Mists by Brigado Denilia. Shine by Elsie Moore. So don't tell me we're going to be crossing through these hallways. Peppers. Growth. Why does this feel so scary somehow? Wait a second. Dark prismarine. I think this is going to be very important for what we're going to be doing. Like, I did not see that there, but there is a shelf for items. Let's see. Okay, there's no prismarine there, but I have one in my hand. So I guess these are just paintings. There's so many things around here. Warning. Highly volatile. Thermal crystal. Warning. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is like the only way to like, I guess go inside. This does feel like a horror map. Archives. And necrotic chamber. And a library. Let me read this. The archives are reserved for storing the most vital information necessary for this company's success. Certain areas have been restricted to qualified members of Brainstorming Corporation. Some knowledge has been spread to other rooms, such as the Aquatic Research Room, to assist in the experiments being conducted there. Access to the Aquatic Research Room will be granted to those able to present the water-based minerals by its entrance door. I think that's the prismarine that we got. If you are unfamiliar with these mineral materials, then you are not fit to enter the room. But even someone like my brother, a mere painter with no scientific knowledge, understands these concepts. He's always understood me, even when the rest did not. Okay, but we found dark prismarine, so that is one of them. Alright, so we just gotta look for a room, which is the aquatic chamber. So we gotta look for the aquatic chamber, but I do want to go through these areas, just in case I skip anything. Okay, what are these pressure plates? I don't know what happens if I step on those pressure plates. Alright, that doesn't work. I'm just being solely careful here because I don't want to like trigger something and I didn't do it yet. So that's why I'm just doing an errand around these areas. So let me just go check the main room, see if there's anything. Okay, so I think I should be A-okay. And look at that. We got nice little big-headed villagers with big eyes. So I guess we're supposed to cross over these pressure plates. And we can't even jump over these, so it's part of the design. Okay, something exploded. Okay, so the aquatic research. Alright, so I think it's supposed to match with the corresponding pieces. So this, sea lantern. Then we just need that one and that block. I'll say this is actually a very interesting puzzle map. But again, it's very weird though. Like, is there something supposed to be in here? Or is this just a boom chamber? Blast room. I mean, it's literally the blast room. But we need like 2 more pieces. So we gotta look through all these hallways for those pieces. But at least it keeps me on my toes. So we're gonna have to look for 2 more seasoned or water-based blocks or materials. I'm just going to tell you my experiences with these maps though. Sometimes puzzle maps are interesting since they require you to think a little bit instead of just thinking what's on the surface. But they could be very frustrating since they could just be variable based on how people perceive puzzles. Like, for me, I'm not much of a puzzle person, but I would say puzzles like this could work. But I just know people kind of just have that, they don't have patience to do it. But I'm just going to be honest and grounded here. Some people would probably not play puzzle maps because they weren't about the pacing as being too slow. But I will just tell you from a creator's perspective, they kind of just trying to edit this stuff out and try to speedrun all of it. I mean, it's not about speedrunning. It's mostly about the immersion itself. Like, some people, I get some people why they want to do it, but it's all about trying to be fast. Find 4 blocks for the empty item frames. 1 painting stands out from the rest, covering one of them. 1 trap door conceals another. Wait. 1 painting stands out from the rest. 1 painting stands out from the rest. Okay, that's actually a very interesting hint. So we gotta look for a painting and a trap door. That doesn't sound bad at all. Plus, it makes me want to check up here too. Like, it just makes you want to look at everything. I mean, this is a trap door, but I don't think it's that trap door. I mean, are you this one? Nope, you're not that one. It's one that stands out from the rest. But getting back to what I'm saying, some people just have, like, pacing issues most of the time. Like, maps like these are supposed to be finished. Look at that, we found out when some people just expect the maps to be finished in, like, seconds. But it's all about the patience. Just absorb and think. Paintings. I'm really trying to figure out what painting stands from what painting stands different from the others. Like, is it like supposed to be something very abnormal? Crawlers, celebration. This is fine. Sully. About to sneeze. Okay, I think the sneeze didn't start yet. I'm about to sneeze though. Just don't know when. Or is it because we were supposed to, like, jump through the pictures? If it's like jumping through the pictures, then I do see why. Then that is very interesting. At least this Minecraft music keeps me grounded. Goods. Forever. Paste. Because 1 painting stands different from the rest. There we go. Prismarine. Dr. Maestro by Gerald Maestro. I guess that's probably like the father or the grandfather of Maestro. It's a possibility. Now we place it there. Now we can go to the aquatic research facility. And we got to get 2 more keys. This kind of reminds me of Katacho a little bit, but it's without the slimes. So, we're in the water. And what is this? It says press stuck if you're stuck. I mean, it's better for me to have hints instead of just being thrown into these situations. 2 keys underwater. Search for holes. Oh, okay. So, I mean, that's pretty decent, I suppose. So, they're underwater. So, we gotta look underwater for keys, but look for holes. But with this first-person perspective mod, it kind of just makes things a little bit challenging. Like, more so of the immersion. It feels like we're in the map, playing as the visitor. But we just gotta look for these holes. Because I'm not sure if we, I guess, flip on that switch. I guess that's how we find them. Because I'm looking underwater. And clearly, I don't see anything. Wait a second. There's 2 keys underwater. Let me try something. Let me do some parkour just to see what's going on here. All right. Why didn't this one activate? That's confusing. So we gotta look for 2 keys in the water. Search for holes. Like, that's pretty much the only hint that we're gonna get. But at least they've given us little air pockets. So we gotta search for holes. I'm not a swimmer, I'm a scientist. But I guess this is part of the adventure. Is there like a button or anything? I don't want to drown. That is actually pretty strange. Because this one is not even activated whatsoever. I'm not sure if those are what would activate this piece. But they said underwater. Underwater. But does it say like specifically this room though? I'm not sure if it's like specifically this room or is it like outside, like the entire thing. We gotta go out, back outside. Because I don't see no holes whatsoever. Unless I gotta click the buttons and maybe it reveals a hole. I mean, I can only assume. Wait. Wait a second, I do see a hole right there. Yeah, I see something, yeah. 1 key. Man, that's really tricky. That's like, it's like they really just put some sort of visual problem there. Like, I can't believe it's gonna be like actual gates that we gotta have to figure it out. That's crazy. They blend so well with the environment. So we found one of the keys. Okay. Alright, that's one of them. Let me just fix it. So we just need 1 more key. I think the mushroom is probably important for us to maybe access that containment area. But I do have a feeling that this map might be... this map might end really short. I mean, I'm just having that feeling. I can't believe holes, like literally the hole is like actual fence gates. Let's see. Let me just go back in here. Is there anything else in here in this room? Other than just a chest. Nope. 2 keys on the water. Search for holes. Gotta keep clicking it just to process this map. So we gotta look for weird fences. Weird trapdoors. Oh, there we go. I did not even see this hole. I've been skipping it for like the past 15 or like 10 or 15 minutes. That's very trippy. Alright, so we got the keys. Okay, so that's going to set up for that block. And we go over here just to initiate the parkour sequence. And now we can parkour across all this. Oh, great. I kind of failed that. Was not expecting parkour, but it's here. And then we jump on here. And we do see some more redstone pieces. Okay, so what do I do from here, though? Wait, okay. We can skip through this area, get to here. And then I see another book. And it says, through several necessary tests, I've discovered the creature's body reacts to our planet's most vital, life-sustaining compound, water. Its reactions are different depending on both the quantity and method of application of water. Fascinating. Why would such a beating come to a planet filled primarily with a substance that's toxic to its skin? What was it hoping to find here? Test number 1, holding the subject above water within metal cage. Results, no reaction. Test number 2, splashing subject with small quantities of water. Results, creature flinches as the water touches its skin, but does not appear to be in severe pain. It does, however, seem aware of the new danger it's being presented to, judging by its now glowing eyes cautiously observing the water below its cage. Test number 3, pouring large quantities of water over subject's head. Results, the creature begins to make a unique screeching sound, a sign of pain, no doubt. The scales covering its skin begin to exhaust large quantities of steam between open crevices. Concluding analysis. The alien creature must have come to this planet without knowing about this compound's existence, or of the effect it would have when contacting its skin. No regenerative capabilities have been detected yet. I'll have to push it a little further in the future experiments. Interesting. So now that we read more about that, so what is next? Since we kind of read more about the lore, and wait, we got the book. Treatment. Cool, we got the treatment. Treatment. This is for science, isn't it? Damn right, everything is for science. Surely this is necessary in the greater scheme of things. When I asked Linda about it, she insisted Dr. Maestro had a plan and that I needed to bear with him. She's so faithful and so loyal, something I've always admired about her. One of the many things, but this. I can tell this creature is immensely intelligent. It showed aggression solely towards those that seemed to cause it pain, including both Maestro brothers. But it never showed aggression to me or any of the others who refused to participate. In fact, when I placed a brown mushroom into the creature's claws, its body seemed to relax. It even handed it back to me, placing it gently in the palm of my hand. In that moment, I felt a strange connection to the creature, like it was trying to communicate with me. Through our many experiments, we have discovered the creature and its ship react not only to water, but to specific sounds that we make. The doctor tells me there is a horn being kept deep in the archives that produce a sound which can cause a reaction from this creature and its species. Sorry, it's a lot of reading I gotta do. I need to drink some water when playing these maps. Curse you, map creator, for making me read a lot, but it helps me to speak. He's even designed the necrotic chamber, a room specifically designed to test these reactions using certain parts taken from the ship. I've also learned that the creature has been identified as a younger female of her species. The doctor was willing to share all this information with me. Personally, I can't help but feel like I'm getting some sort of special treatment when it comes to this creature. He even let me decide on her name, And so I chose one, Rousey. That's actually kind of sad, though. So, since it highlighted, we got to use this book to go to the archives. So we got to go to the archives. So where will the archives be? Across this hallway. But I really don't want to get like caught by like some horror monstrosity. Now we can go to the archives. All right. I see slime. I guess there's going to be some parkour in here. Great. Knowledge is give and take. Oh, hint. Strange colored banners. So what you want me to do? Memorize the banner colors? And look at that. There's a shelf where there's clearly nothing there. So we got red. Man, like how many color banners do we have anyway? So we have red. Red. I'm just seeing red. I think that's all I see is red. 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 Okay. Okay, red. The ship. We have finally managed to board the ship, but to our dismay, we have failed to identify another creature like Rosie, leading to the assumption that she was the sole member of her crew. That is, until I came upon the control center and discovered a new creature who appeared nothing like Rosie. Its body resembled that of the human brain, only several times larger. It was stationary, but seemingly active. Despite their differences, though, it's clear Rosie and the brain are connected somehow. I suspect it to be her leader. My workforce set up stations for direct studying of the ship, spreading our man-made materials throughout its halls. We've also gathered all sorts of samples on the ship and brought them back to the lab for safer viewing. So far, no reaction from the brain to our invasive research. Okay, that's something. So we did that. Is there like anything else? Like, is there like parkour I gotta do? Let me just try some. None there. None there. Okay, something activated. But let me just try all those slots though. Let's just see. Okay, that's cool. So we were able to open to another room. And I think this is where we're supposed to put our book at. Okay, where did that open up to? Oh, another part of the hallway. Okay. Was that a checkpoint, though? I really can't tell. Because this map kind of feels very big in its way. So we got to do some parkour. Oh, great. With this immersive playthrough, it's going to be very trippy. Alright, then we got to do slime block jumps. I mean, Minecraft maps were known just to add mostly parkour in it. I mean, I'm not much of a parkour person. But all of this just to do it for science. Alright. Okay, what's this? Okay, wait a minute. What was that? Oh, it's a temporary block, and then we go and jump on that slime. Okay, and then we jump across here. Flip on the switch. That opens the door. Good. Now we can jump over here. What was that? That is so weird. Like, I'm actually pretty weird by all this. Like, this is like a very crazy setup. Like, it's so crazy that it takes you like everywhere. Okay, so what is this? Another book. Magic. Magic. Actual magic. The brain finally became impatient with our invasive research and teleported us off the ship. Yes, you heard that right. Teleported. And the magnetic flow beneath the ship has been reversed, preventing re-entry. It even gave me the information I need to create a few teleporters of my own, influenced by everything we have witnessed on that ship. Luckily for us, I had foreseen this kind of event and crafted a disc that combined recordings of my expeditions with a material unique to the ship that could flip the magnetic pole, once again granting entry to its interior. Are you telling me we're going to enter that ship again? It's like they want us to go in there when they literally just kicked us off for a reason. Man, humans are very persistent, aren't we? So we're going to have to do some very crazy parkour jumps around this. And what's next? Is like, do I have to put like the book back in the holder again? Let me see, because since we got the book now, I'm just hoping like what happens. It's like one of those what if situations. So if I put the book here. Okay, that's nothing. So would that mean... Okay. So yeah, it does activate something else. That is so weird. This is literally a maze. Crazy, trippy old maze. So we're supposed to jump across this, I suppose. We don't even have a bow yet. I'm supposed to, like, jump on the slimes. We don't even have speed. Let me check these areas again. Ay. Wait, do I need the book, though? I think I'm fine with keeping the book. Like, how am I supposed to get over here? The different color banners point out something is odd. Targets. Okay. I do see another hole right there. Okay. I mean, this would be very... This should be very worthy of another hint. Because, I mean, I'm clicking buttons. But it's like you have to try to trace back what did that button... Or what did I do? Because now I got another book that has magic. I mean, what did it even open anyway? I mean, this is the aquatic research area. Is this supposed to be like something supposed to put over here? Let me see. Nothing. I mean, it's worth checking. Sometimes the rooms can change. The blast room is still a blast room. Alright. Hey. I can't enter this room. But this is like one of those very trippy maps. Because it opens something in this library or in the archives. I'm trying to figure out what did it open. What did it do? Like, it's like I can hear it, but I don't process what's going on. Like what? Like what did it triggered? Like, I can definitely hear it. I'm actually very confused. Like, very confused. What did that do? They really trying to screw with my mind. talking about hints. Wait a second. Let me see. The banners. There's got to be something off with this room. It's got to be something up with this room. Wait a second. Oh, so that's what it does. It just opens that area. Okay, I think that's all I did. But this is still utterly confusing. Like, what? It's like he also heard something too. Like, this is actually very profoundly confusing. All right. Great. I messed the jump, but when we do all of that, it does this. Then when we get to here, like, what is this supposed to be? It's like a very funny part. This map is good at driving people insane. Wait a second. What if I put the book back where it was, but open something? I think I already did that already. Great, now we're playing this Minecraft music. But why does it feel like I need a parkour over there, though? It kind of feels like I want to parkour back over there. I think we may have to parkour back over there. Kind of gives me that feeling. Let's try it again. Alright. So how am I going to get over there? Is there like a button on top of this? Huh. We got a book. Ay, ay, ay. I'm trying to process this very abysmal map. Like, everything was going all smooth, and then we kind of went through a standstill. I mean, we got slimes. Wait a minute. I might have to read this. He talked about the disc. So it sounds like we have to leave this area and go back outside with the book. Since now we got a book. But I know there's like another, I guess, lectern that we gotta place this book to activate like another room. I mean, it's all a possibility. Okay. Because it did hint at a notebook. Or no, not a notebook. A book. A disc. My brain is actually getting confused with all this nonsense. I am not much of a puzzle map person. I know a mushroom's supposed to go there. Man. This map just loves doing this with my mind. And even they talked about the horn too. Like, they even highlighted that as well. I mean, it's basically making a lot of connections. But the connections are just so... Ugh. A 2-hour map that's basically designed to screw with your own mind. Like, I understand maps are supposed to be this confusing, but this is literally torture, man. Like, they say you can have something that's very easy, then you can have something that's too hard. Too hard meaning it has to feel like it's worth it for all the effort that you made. But I hope it's worth it, because my brain is slowly frying. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if there's a way for us to get in there, because we can't get in there. But I think it allows us to get back out. It seems like we need 2 books for this one too. So I guess this is like one of the books. Right. I'm just seeing what happens if we do it this way. Nothing. I thought it was like going to be like a little secret trick. I mean, the strange color banners don't really matter anymore. I just want to see if there's like a hole that's just opened. It's like we're a rat just putting any input in just for the gate to open. A rat in a maze. That's what it feels like. A rat in a maze. Like, when we get right here, like, all it takes us is just to read magic. Magnetic reverse. Information I need to recreate teleports on my own. Luckily for us, I had seen this kind of event. Recordings. Ship. Craft a disc. I mean, it doesn't really highlight where the disc is. Like, I need another hint. Like, that's kind of like my pet peeve right now. Like, where are we going to get another hint? Is it like another button somewhere? This is literally like finding another button. Do I gotta break something? Is there like a button I gotta click? I'm literally trying to process this in real time. Is there like a pressure plate that I need to step on? I mean, I know there's like supposed to be like some pressure plates that could probably trick my vision. So let me just see. Let me just see if there's like any pressure plates I gotta push. But all I just know is those banners. Like, this is all I know. Is banners with strange colors. If that's like the only highlight, then that's very limited. Like, when we get to here, we don't have nothing to throw. Like, we don't even have a bow and arrow. Let's see. I mean, it's basically a lot of knowledge. Lots of books. It's like we can't parkour there. When we get on top of here, the jump is very unlikely. That's like 1, 2. That's a 4-block jump. How can anybody make a 4-block jump when the jump itself is just going to keep banging you on the head? That is very unusually strange. That is unusually strange. Is there like another one? I don't know. Let's see. Wait. I think I figured it out. Oh, yeah, we definitely figured it out. I was confused. Like, that is so confusing. I was literally trying to process what the hell was going on, so we got to put a book there. The signs are there. You just need to look at things from a different angle. But still, I never knew we were supposed to place a book down like that. Knowledge is give and take. 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 Different angle. What do you mean by angle? Oh, okay. Basically, it's behind it. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 6, 3, 2, 4. Bingo. Take the book there. Take the horn. I thought we were supposed to take the horn from like the other place. The willing subject. Dr. Linda Byers tells me she'll do anything to get us back on that ship. What a brave soul. Perhaps I will make better use of her skills out in the field, rather than keeping her stuck behind a desk all day. Besides, we haven't had any visitors. We are literally the only visitor in this place in a while. Perhaps she'll be willing to fill in the part. Alright, so anyways, we got the 2 books. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with this horn, though. Since we got the horn now... Wait. I'm trying to understand, what was the point of the horn? I'm really confused now. Like, I'm very confused. Like, now we got the horn. What do I do with the horn? I mean, we're playing the horn just to see what happens. It would be nice if it just automatically opened the door just to save us some time, but I think we're supposed to, like, play it or something. Like, now we got the horn. Is this supposed to work as it should? Nope, it doesn't work on whatever that is. This is a very trippy map. I'm just playing the horn at random areas. Anything just to get some input. Anything for input. This one still won't open the door. So we got the goat horn. I'm not sure if the goat horn has to be placed somewhere. Oh, there we go. Magic. Billing subject. You are kind. We can tell. Oh, so I think this thing is talking to us. Interesting. So it is basically being attached on life support. It probably wants to, I guess, chill. It says if you're stuck. Yeah, give me a hint. Make a sound. Make any sound you can, no matter how wasteful or dangerous. Okay, that's simple. It didn't work that way? Wait, do we have to keep doing this like over and over again? That is very strange. Is there like another one I gotta keep playing? We got water here. Wait. Wait, why we got water here? Oh! This is actually pretty interesting. Well, I'll be. Well, at least it's not that bad. Since that's just a fire ball. Oh, that is actually pretty interesting. Make different sounds, like literally. Okay, let me just spread these across. There we go. Make a sound. Oh, great. So what is this? Now we're supposed to place it on 4 pressures. Oh, we're literally a rat in a maze. A rat in a maze. What? Nope. Nope. There we go. It's about coordination. 5 notes in a full sprint. All ascending musical scale. Wait, seriously? Let's see. All right. Then we got 1, 2. So what does this mean? 5 notes in a full sprint, an ascending musical scale. So what was I? Oh, okay. Oh, this is actually pretty interesting. Man, this is very crazy. There we go. Oh, come on! This map is really just messing with me. There we go. Oh, I think I'm supposed to take these eggs. So there's like 3. I mean, there's 6. Ah. Okay, I think this makes me trying to turn up on the hostile mobs. Where is the hostile mobs? Nope. That's so that's Wither Skeleton. That's Dragon. That's Creeper. Piglin. That's Skeleton. So it's literally a goat right there. That is actually pretty confusing. So how on earth are we going to find a goat? And wait, goat horn? Is that part of it? That'd be crazy. I'm literally trying to figure this out. Wait, can I actually get those bottles back? Let's see. I want to see if we can try to take those bottles. Since we... Okay, let's see. Oh, come on. We can't take the bottles. That is crazy. This is a very interesting map. I'm trying to understand this puzzle. Okay. I'm using a goat horn. Skeleton. Creeper. Dragon. Zombie. Wither skeleton. Piglin. It's like we can't like punch them off or anything. It's like... Yep. This is a very confusing map. Okay, what is the riddle for this one? This is like a very crazy riddle. Might have to go back to like the previous puzzles to see if there's like any sound inconsistencies. I am not surprised that I'm doing everything like... Where's the riddle when you need one? I'm trying to process this, guys. God, this is not making no sense at all. Okay. Okay. But I don't see no dragon, though. I don't see a creeper, but you hear a skeleton. So you hear this dude, Piglin, and this one. So, where is the goat? Like, where does a goat come from? I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm just spamming. I need an input. Oh, my brain is getting fried from this. Like, there's gotta be something. Like, there is like a riddle. The riddle is a goat. So how am I gonna get a goat if there's no goat sound? We can't come back to this room because there's no point in coming to that room. Man, they just love tripping me out with these riddles. Wait a second. Is there like... Wait a second. Is the aquatic area like unlocked? I'm not sure because I think I saw a pressure in there, but I don't know if that means anything. I don't know. Okay, so it doesn't open that room. I was really hoping it does something. We've been recording for an hour and 15 minutes. It's quite absurd that we're really trying. I think for this one, they probably want us to shoot at that. I have a feeling that we probably want to be shooting at that. Oh my goodness, this is just so... Oh, like why? Like there's gotta be a riddle somewhere, man, for a goat. I don't know. Wait. Okay. It really doesn't mean nothing there. It's like when we get here, it's like an ascending musical scale. Yeah, we did that. Take us to this room. This room is kind of like the only confusing room ever. Because I don't see anything for like the sound for a goat, other than the horn itself. Like, we can't punch nothing, because we can't like grief or anything. But this basically causes confusion. Like, I know this one is that. That's the piglin. When we get to here, that's the skeleton. It should be allowing us to just go in. But I guess that's not the case. Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why is this map saying I'm doing something wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? Can you tell me why? Like, what's the solution here? Like, is there like a button? Is it like something gotta click? Because this is just so unexpected. Plus, I'm not sure it's supposed to be like in a different order. Like, I'm not sure it's supposed to be like this or something. This is too confusing. Like, why? Puzzles should not even be this hard, where it just feels so gatekeep based on this. Like, there's no goat. All I hear is a dragon. Is it like a combination? So we got a zombie. Wait a minute. Unless they got different like sound bites. Let's see. Nothing. My brain is not processing this. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. Or do I gotta like drop it at the door? I don't know. Come on. I'm literally holding a gold horn. This is a scam. A swindling scam. Imagine just having to go back to the previous levels just to look for it. Like, I already went through this room. Huh? Okay. So flipping pages, turn the things on and off. I'm trying to see if there's like anything else that I'm missing. Because the goat part doesn't make any sense now. Like, it feels completely, like, foggy. Like, very foggy. It makes me want to break down that door by force. Because I'm trying to understand, why would they put it with a dragon? Like, I understand if it was like with a goat, but is this like some sort of trick? Like, I really don't know. Wait. So basically I have to basically activate all of those. That's nuts. That's kind of crazy. There we go. That's so annoying. Like, sheesh. Wait, what's up with that? Are we supposed to, like, go in this minecart? Wait. What are we supposed to do with this minecart? What did he want us to do with this thing? You have seen a few of these contraptions before, one of which was right outside the lab. Ooh! So now we can go out and use this minecart to access different areas. That's pretty cool. Man, this map is one tricky, slippery type design. So now that we can do that, I think we can go to the watchtower. Alright. I mean, I'm not sure if there's anything in the watchtower, but I guess it's good for me to check and then break this. Now we can go enter in without no problems. So let's check this area. Okay, I do see a pressure plate. Also, this is the teleportation. I'm not sure if we're not like too ahead of this. Alright, so if we press this button. Wait, what's this? Are we supposed to like drop something? This is very interesting. So I guess we're supposed to wait until we blow it up. What is that even supposed to do anyway? Like, we're sitting here turning on the lights, and this was the boom chamber that we just peeked into. So I guess we came too early for this part. So let's just go down the ladder and go to the other parts. This is one very crazy, insane map. Okay. So I think this one you need like, what, 2? So we do that. And then we do the same one like this. Okay, this one you probably need like 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them. But now that we have this minecart, I think we need to go back into the lab because I can't really do anything with one minecart other than the watchtower, but the watchtower seems to be confusing to me. So we'll be spending more time in the laboratory. So now we're going to have to like look. I know there's nothing in those areas anymore because we already kind of just checked them out. But now we got the goat horn and the minecart. We really need to try to figure this out. So this is one of those teleportation devices they were talking about. But I have this minecart. I mean, I can report back to that exact room, though, if I want to see, like, what's missing. Because this is cognitively heavy. Like, I know many of you guys probably be like, you should do this in parts or something like that. I'm like, nah. If I do it in parts, then it's just too much. Sometimes it's just the experience. It's all about the experience. Which was right outside the lab? Right outside the lab. I think when they said that, they said right outside. That means it's like right outside of it? Outside of it? And I think since they highlighted that way, right outside the lab, that means there was one near the entryway, but I just kept skipping it. Let's see. Right outside the lab. I mean, we're right outside the lab, like it said. Unless they're only talking about this watchtower. If it's like the watchtower they just mentioned, then that's kind of like the only thing then. It's just the watchtower. So they probably want us to go into the watchtower since they said right outside the lab. Right outside the lab is this thing. It's like the only thing that hints that. So I believe I was going the right way. But the trap doors is not open though. So we're going to have to teleport there. Let's see. So it just teleports us to this exact area. Let me explore this room a little bit. Okay, we got chains. Is there like a hole somewhere? Like, something is supposed to be thrown. Wait, okay. So this is where our minecart is supposed to go. Wait. Oh, I see. Oh, I was not paying attention. There we go. So basically we basically gotta change the orientation of these tracks. That is pretty cool. Oh! Okay. Eureka. Alright, so it's working as it should. No, get back over there. This is actually a very creative puzzle. There we go. It explodes. There we go. Now we can go in easily. And then we take this one. Now we got 2 that we need. Then when we enter here, it takes us right back to where that area was. But there's also another area. But we can't reach there because it's another teleportation area. But now that we have 2 of these, I can just put one here and one here. Place those. Alright. It says, you ponder on the entrance to the containment dome. You need some sort of plant offering first. But where to begin your search? You suddenly hear a faint humming sound coming from one of the armor stands. So we gotta listen? A faint sound. Suit up. Wait, so I guess they want us to guess where to put the boots at. How could I trust such a man? What such a crazed lunatic? What a fool I've been. The signs were right there, and I ignored all of them, and now Linda's dead. And what do I get to remember her? A pair of iron boots that can walk on water. A mere misstep in our goal. Are you kidding me? Now everybody knows what you really are and your entire crew is gone. I see the way you clutch to that bow and arrow like a cornered dog, ready to attack at the slightest hint of betrayal. Well, I'm smarter than that. I'll be joining everyone else soon, but not before I complete one last mission here. One last thing that needs to be saved. Rosie. Until her freedom is guaranteed, I must remain a convincing ally. I won't let you hurt her. Oh, that is so messed up. That is very messed up. So we can now walk on water. And I believe it relates to this transportation area. There we go. So we gotta open this door, I believe. We gotta open the door. Which takes us here, surprisingly. Now we're back in this room, and I think when we're in this room, we get to the item right here. The mushroom. But it's basically trapped behind other stuff. Oh, never mind. Just walk behind it. Okay. So now we can teleport back. And then we can go to the containment room, which is right over there behind the transportation area. But this map has messed with my mind for a good while, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, we need 2 or we need 1? Oh, 1. I thought we just need 2. So we gotta walk through this nice little area here. But they did a lot of work here though. Alright, so we gotta open to one of these doors. Never mind. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so these are numbers. Great. So now we gotta guess the numbers. So we got red, green, and blue. So we gotta look for numbers in this maze. Because it's a maze! The containment is actually a maze. My favorite. I'm just being sarcastic. But really, a maze where we just came from trying to figure out a sound bite just for the goat. That's crazy. Man. This is an experience. Are we getting there? Alright, so we're right here. So what's the point of this? Is this like moving... What are we supposed to do in this area? Are we supposed to move the thing to like a specific spot? Because there's the armor stand. Wait, so the armor stand gotta be pushed there? Oh. Okay. That's quite interesting. So I think what we gotta do is like, we gotta like what? Push this armor stand to that hole. Okay, so I push that armor stand. Okay. This is actually very trippy. So, how... Okay, let's see. That's that. Okay, now it resets right back to where it was. I was not expecting this. So it does that. Like, can I use the horn? No. I can't use the horn. Not the way I'm thinking. Oh, I can't believe we're doing puzzles like this. It's very hard. This is so hard. Like, how can I even make this move? That's that one. I'm literally using the horn and it doesn't even work. What a trip. I'm literally getting humbled here. So it moves there. I really wish you could like hold something. Man, this is really something else. But it seems like we can only push it, what, left and right? Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna go and just see what else is here. Not this abysmal of a puzzle. Like, come on. Like, I literally just try to figure this stuff out. And it's like, now you want me to push an armor stand everywhere. It's like very crazy puzzles, man. But I mean, it basically enforces the idea of the Minecraft mechanics. But I'm mostly a mod guy. Like, I don't do stuff like that. It's too much. It's messy. It's illogical and it's messy. Alright, so what is this place? I see a lot of doors. Alright, let me just walk through all these. I guess this helps us to get back to this area. Okay, that's just a straight up dead end. Okay, I'm just going to flick on these levers just to see like what they do. I think I'm supposed to open that door. Let's see. Another lever. So we did 2 levers. Three levers. I think they're just doing this just to confuse me because I'm constantly just looking for levers, but it's trying to stir me out from the pattern. And I think it also gets darker. Darker means a little more challenging just to find the levers. This is definitely intentional by design. At least they were intentional with these puzzles instead of just put like tons of buttons everywhere and just telling me to guess. So it seems like there's nothing in here. But I would say puzzles like this, you can actually just stand for like, I guess like 10 to 15 or 20 minutes just to like buffer of like what's going on or just try to process. Because this is mostly like one of those maps where you're just forced to process like what's going on. And then I'm trying to understand, what do those levers even do anyway? Like, I just flicked all the levers on. I flicked each and every one of them on. There were like only 3 of them. Like, I only believe it was like 3. I thought that the horn is going to be useful for anything else. Because I already know I went through this one and already flicked this lever. It's just strange. I think when it gets darker, it gets harder. The containment room. A place for me to, I guess, crash out internally. Alright, so I did flick on all the levers. Did that. Then when it's like when we get to these parts, I'll say this is probably like the final part, which is here. There is something here. Just don't know where. Because this is intentional. Like, it's so dark, but slightly vast. And it kind of connects with the other ones. This is a very big maze. Nothing there. This is like one way to get lost. Okay. Okay, so where did this take me? So it takes me back to this exact area. I mean, wasn't that supposed to open the door though? Like, I can't even figure this one out. Like, I still can't figure it out. Let's see. Like, I'm not even fast enough to even do all of that. Like, it's like you need something else to like push it. Plus, I came from all the way over here. Seems like these mazes kind of just merged together to like one. This is a lot of mind shakery. I wouldn't even wish this on my enemies. Because this would drive anybody insane. But the only way you can get through this is if you have good self-control. And I can't believe it's like almost 2 hours. Like, literally, the only reason it's only 2 hours, or about that time, is because they're basically making you think so much. It's like it's mostly thinking or processing. I think that's what makes it hard. And can we even go up this? I want to see if this is like something that I can do. Like, go up the fountain. Nope. I thought it was going to be something special. Ay, ay, ay. Stalagmites. Some redstone pieces. I mean, there's so many redstone pieces everywhere. So it definitely highlights we might be using redstone to like power up something. But for 2 hours, this is like very ridiculous. It seems like I'm just complaining because this is basically the actual human emotion. Like, I would say it's frustration. Like, this is what the map induces. A lot of frustration. So I'm basically talking it out just to reassure myself that I'm not losing it. Because this map is designed this way. Like, deliberately designed this way. And what is this? Is this like a puzzle again? Squeeze between nature's roots and it will squeeze back. What do you mean squeeze? Like, do I need to play this? Or do I gotta, like, be in the water? I'm trying to squeeze through it, like... I see all these lily pads. Oh, it's like one of them. It's like, is that literally like the only block that's like that? That is strange. So how am I supposed to do that? Oh, there we go. The mechanics are so weird. Very weird mechanics. Alright, so how am I supposed to get out of here now? Oh, never mind. Rosie Scribble. I know you can do it. Anything, just tell me about the crop circle. Maybe if I can point to it. You're kidding. Now I gotta sit here and decrypt now. Now I gotta decrypt code. Oh, I'm already doing the hard work on trying to move an arbor stand across the water. Or ice. Now I gotta what? Figure out another riddle within a riddle? Like, damn, give me a break. Give us a break. I mean, we're scientists, but this is absurd. Like, very absurd. Like, what they want us to think we're like Einstein or something. Like, this is crazy. Like, there's just no way. Like, absolutely no way. Oh, the crop circle. I mean, I literally got the book. But how can I even enter that room? Oh my goodness. I'm literally looking at the armor stand as like the only thing that's just going to be confusing. I just can't believe we're really just doing this for like 2 hours. I could have just went with a simple map. That's just simple adventure. You know, very typical, but I was never going to deal with a map that's designed to test my intellect to an extent. Like, I know about not giving up, but there are sometimes parts where the human mind can only tolerate but so much and endure but so much. I mean, we are persistent in what we do. It makes us the strongest species in the world because we just have that persistence. It's remarkably interesting, but also quite terrifying. But this is slowly eating away at my sanity. Like how on earth can I even move this around? Like, how? I can't even place nothing without having to, like, stand perfectly at these areas. Like, I'm moving the armor stand left and right. Like, what can I do? That's one slime. That's two slimes. It's like, how can I push it? This is so hard. This is so hard to actually do it. If I go to F6, it takes me back to that perspective. I mean, I'm in the game, but this just feels too weird. Like, I can't even place down anything. This is killing me. Like, I wish something can hold one thing and I can move it around, but there's clearly nothing I can, like, hold physically. Like, it would have been nice if it was, like, a nice piece or something that I can hold. This is driving me insane. I will say this map is like for actual people that are obsessed with all these mechanics. Like I can't even figure this out, like, honestly. Wait. What was that? You're kidding me, right? That is so annoying. I mean, that's so annoying. So you're telling me it's like that? So it shows two of them. That is... But still, it's confusing. Alright, let's try it again. That stops that one. I'm trying to push it in that hole. That pushes that. This is very weird. Alright, that realigns it back. So how am I so... Okay, it pushes there. Okay, that pushes there. Okay, I think we're getting it. Then that pushes to that corner. Then we push it. Yeah, we're going to keep spamming this just to see what the solution is. Alright, so it pushes all the way over there. Okay. So we gotta wait until that ice comes back up when we press it. There we go. And now all we just gotta do is just push it across. There we go. Man, I'm still crashing out though, because it was ridiculous. Alright. They think I'm insane, but I bet you believe in me, don't you? Come on, Rosie, give me some work to work with, please. I mean, it's still pretty confusing. Like, we only got like 2 diaries or 2 scribbles. I mean, what does the scribbles even mean? But I know we have 2 lecterns in that area for like the books to be placed. but it's like you need like 3 of them. But we were able to solve like 2. Just need 1 more. I mean, I think it only feels rewarding once you've actually like decode the puzzle. But when you go back to it again, there's like still more to explore. Like it's like we're far from finished. Like very far from finished. But luckily for me, this video will be uploaded to my second channel just to see how I process these things, because I know you guys probably be like, I can do this faster. I mean, it's not about trying to be faster or better in ways. It's just how the human mind just processes patterns in general. Like, this is how I process my patterns. I might do it a little bit differently. It might be very alarming at first, but it just makes us unique in a way. So I know that we do that. So wait, 3 5 wait 3 3 5 9 3 5 9. Okay, I did that. I don't know if that's supposed to open any doors. I don't know if that does. I flicked on all those lever things that keep making me do, but I'm not sure if that's like important. But this maze is just so huge for no reason. All of it just to prolong the playtime. Because I already got like 2 books already. I know there's supposed to be like a 3rd scribble. Or like a 3rd book. Yeah, I already got this area. There's just 1 more around here. I'm also sweating a little bit. Cause 2 hours really. I would say the only reason I'm sweating because this is literally adrenaline. It's like frustration. And I think after this I'm just going to drink some water. I mean, I had an idea to play some modded Minecraft, but this map kind of just burnt me out. Like, mentally burned me out with all this mess. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, all these goddamn hedges. Oh, great, we're right back to where we were. This is really infuriating. Like, I could have just played a simple map. A simple map without all this fluff here. But it's just so much fluff. Man, it's killing my mind. Like, what's even over here? Like, what's here? It's just literally a hole full of just some glowstone or some mushrooms or whatever it's called. Yeah, my brain is not even computing right now with the proper words, because this is just, it's not even logical anymore. It's just straight up emotional. Like, I'm not even thinking logically. Like, this is what this map does. It's like stripping away the logic and it's just making you emotional. Like, I sensed it in real time. Like, I literally just sensed the change in my behavior. Like, usually I was thinking more analytical and a little more joyful in a way. But now I'm being more emotional because there's just so many things going on with this map. Like, now you're just putting all these ridiculous puzzles. I mean, it's supposed to be like a straightforward narrative movie. Like, it's like I'm supposed to like pretend like this was like a movie. But I wouldn't think the actors would probably go through all of this mess. Like, this is kind of crazy. Like, imagine like a 5-star movie. They probably don't expect to do all of this. Just going through the hedges. They probably just use like a knife or a machete just to cut through the hedges. To save some screen time. But this is what it feels like. Like I'm doing the long parts. This This is mentally draining. Like where is the other... Like, where is the other book or whatever it is? I flicked on the levers. It really wants me to go into creative mode just to cut through the hedges because this is ridiculous. Like, I can't have this type of mentality because it's killing my brain slowly. Like, I'm a scientist, but not a scientist that can tolerate this load of nonsense. Like, now I gotta remember where I went before and after. It's quite irritating. And then they gotta check all them levers. Like, I don't understand why the doors are not even open for this area. Like, that's the confusion. Like, where? Like, I flicked on each and every lever. This is so confusing. Like, give me an answer. Like, are you supposed to flick on or flick off? Wait, I didn't flick you at all? Man, that's so annoying. That's dead annoying. Alright, so we finally enter this room. I'm a little bit frustrated now. But I'm trying to keep calm. Because this is just crazy absurd. So now they want us to do parkour. In which I'm not good at parkour. This is definitely ridiculous. So I gotta find a path that's appropriate for all these jumps. Oh great, this is very ridiculous. So how in the hell am I supposed to get up there? Seems like they want us to jump across one of those. It's like we gotta build a lot of momentum in these jumps. Let's see. This is why parkour is not my favorite. I'd rather for parkour to be something minimum, but this here, they're like say, they want you to do a lot of hopping around. Oh, come on! This is really annoying. There we go. We finally did it. After all the trial and error. One more try before I move on to the drastic measures. Do not fail me, Rosie. Okay, there's all these empty pages and just a period. I'm not sure if that's just Rosie trying to communicate with us. But this is absurd. Like, there's just so many things going on here. But at least we got all the damn books. So 359. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So 5, page 9, and 3. Okay, what did that open? I'm trying to understand what are these things are opening. Like, did it open the door? Like, what did you just open? Like, I really don't know. Oh, stairs. My brain is really being fried today. Alright, so now we gotta do a lot of parkour jumping on these bridges. Hope there's no other trick. Wait, what's this? But mostly a lot of parkouring. So we're in the containment dome. But honestly, if I do try to make it out of glass, that would be pretty interesting. Okay. What's this? Hey, why can we not get up there? Wait. They don't want us to go up there like that? Is that like the intended way? Because, I mean, it seems possible. Nope. So, let me guess. So how are we supposed to get to that chest over there? But I'm looking at everything. Like, it looks like we can fall down to do that. It's like, it seems like it's all intentional. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So they want us to probably get on this thing. Probably just shifting. And then we do the parkour. Lots of parkour. I gave you every chance and you still failed me, disgusting little creature. It must be that red mushroom, that pathetic little excuse for a gift he gave you. You have grown too attached to him. Well, no more. I asked for a sign and you failed to deliver. It'll be too merciful to use that bucket of water at the back of your cage on you now. You won't be granted the same freedom as the others who left me. You will never leave this cage again. Okay, so now they give us the damn bow. Interesting. Okay, now we can probably come back up here. And they give us a bucket of water. You hear the set of doors slam open in the distance. But we need an arrow, though. So let's see here. Press for a hint. Follow the trail of blood through the broken glass and beyond. Okay, from the broken glass and beyond. So we gotta follow these blood stains. Okay. Sounds like a very good idea. Just follow the blood stains. Alright, follow the blood. Alright. So we gotta look for it. And we got a bucket of water. Alright, we keep following it. Is there any more blood? Okay, there's still some more blood trails. Another blood trail. Another blood trail. Another blood trail. Okay, more blood trails. What can I do with this? I can't place water. Okay, so it opened the Kyle Foster's personal study. So that's what it unlocked. Okay, and I think we're supposed to put the water in the cauldron. Oh, okay, it unlocks this place. Alright, the world must know about her story. It all happened so fast. The doctor was becoming increasingly irate and impatient with Rosie. Her eyes began to glow, staring right at the doctor. And that's when I noticed the bow in his hands, drawn and pointing an arrow at her head through the bars of her cage. My heart sank. The scene was too familiar to me. My body seemed to act on its own, and I tackled the doctor off the platform, plunging us both into the grass, far below where we stood. I struggled to stand, but my injuries were minor. The doctor, on the other hand, wasn't so lucky. A piece of dripstone sticking out of his side pinned him to the ground. He growled as he tried to pull himself free, but his attempts were in vain. Suddenly, Rosie began to scream. She tore through the metal cage with her claws and stepped outside, peering down at Dr. Maestro. She jumped off the ledge, stumbling as she landed. Blood was flowing out of her leg, staining the glass beneath us. The arrow was lodged deep, but her scaly armor had protected her. Next thing I knew, she pulled the doctor free with little grace and swallowed him whole, quickly muffling his horrified wailing. I suppose it's strange, but what I felt in that moment wasn't fear, it was relief. As she approached me, her eyes began to fade back to normal. Her scrawny limbs reached down and gently lifted me to my feet. She looked me up and down as if inspecting my injuries before finally running off. The sound of breaking glass soon followed. She was free. She did it. I did it. She's so far ahead, but I know if I follow her trail, I'll find her. You're all I have left in this world. I'm coming, Rosie. All right. So we still got to keep following her. Yep, do this. And we got to follow the blood. Just keep following that blood. We got to follow the specimen. And it takes us to this area. Okay. Okay, what did that do? Oh, it gives us an arrow. Now that we have an arrow, are we supposed to do parkour over this? Okay, I don't know if we're supposed to do parkour over that area. I'm trying to see if it's like possible, but I don't think it's intentional. Yeah, I think it's intentional, yeah. So now that we have a bow and arrow, now we have to report back to one of those mazes. I think one of them was the archives again. So that would mean we would have to go back to the laboratory. I mean, this map kind of just pulls you from point A to point B and then back to point A. It's very creative based on how it's all designed. But since that we got a bow and arrow now, all we got to do is go to the lab, go to the archives, flick on those, hit those targets, and then we go to the next stage. So we're going to look for your archives right over here. This time we got the projectile to do the work. So now we have that. Wait a minute. That's crazy. It's like I just shot so briefly. Did it really just put a block right there? Was that like intentional? Let's see. I'm really getting bad at parkour now, because this map has been dragging for like a long time. Oh, okay. So I think it lasts a little longer because it has like 2 blocks. Guys, I would say you have to have good patience with this map. Oh, come on. I was about to say the hard F. Because this map is just literally just playing with your emotions. Like, come on, dude. Like, I'm trying to get there, and it's like, it's so swift. That's like barely any time to react. Oh my goodness. Like, I could do this faster, but this is really intentional. Wait a minute. Let me try some. Okay, right here. There we go. Stupid map. I'm just a little bit upset, okay? I have to admit it, guys. I'm just upset. I can't believe it. It spoke to me. Its voice was calming, yet displayed a sense of urgency. The brain expressed a deep concern for the safety of its one and only crew member. It tasked me with the protection of Rosie, and it thanked me for watching over her up to this point. Maybe there is still purpose in my life, even without Linda or Stella. I will watch over her, and I will free her from this prison, from him. And I'll start with that stupid disk he loves so much. I'll hide it behind a combination lock, but where to put the code? Perhaps a spyglass would come in handy. And now the location. Okay, he's just thinking. The watchtower. Great. Now we gotta go to the watchtower. All this I mean, we just came from the watchtower. Oh, this is crazy. We just came from the watchtower. Now we're going back to the watchtower. There's just a lot of errands, man. A lot of errands. So now we gotta go to the watchtower because something possibly changed. But if there's a projectile, then I'll try. So now we're at the watchtower and we got the bow and arrow now. All right. And since that's the case, we do this. All right. So we got to go to the watchtower, spyglass. This is a very messy map. Very messy. Like, very messy indeed. All right. So we do this. We go over there. We're back over here. I'm trying to see if there's like anything else. Because we still got this bow, and we can still shoot at things. Wait, the area that I'm supposed to, like, shoot at. I think that's one of those. The high volatile areas. Let's try. There we go. I knew that was going to come in handy somehow. Big brain moment. Dust by Holly Summers. I was like, wait a minute, I remember that area. Zenith by Gloria Beckman. If you're stuck, match the colors. Great. Finally, granted re-entry to that blasted ship, and my precious disc is missing. On the same day, everyone leaves me no less. Everyone but Kyle Foster, that is. I'm glad someone understands the sacrifices that must be made for scientific discovery. But I know this is no coincidence. I'll hunt down every single one of those traitors until I get it back. I must get back on that ship. I must. Yeah, yada yada. Dr. Maestro, you kind of suck. I mean, you literally try to destroy everybody and kill everybody just for your scientific research. I mean, I do science, but my science isn't just straight up murder everybody, because that's not my intention. And what am I supposed to do here? I ring the bell. Literally ring the bell. But they said match the colors. Match the colors. Like, what colors do you want me to match? Because how am I supposed to get up there, though? Okay, so we got what? Blue and green. We literally got blue and green. Let's see. Wait. Blue. I think it's basically the color font. Yeah, I think it's the color font. Boom. That's cool. Like the hands on the clock, count the pages. Count the pages. Let me just grab these. The clock. Missing the second book, pay another visit to the archives. There we go. But this one says, light the hands on the clock, count the pages. I mean, what time am I supposed to be counting? Like, it didn't even give me a time to, like, try it. Is it like 3:15? Well, that's 3:15. What if I shoot? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's like 6. This is actually pretty creative. And that's like 3. There we go. It ranged. Bingo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 keys. Okay, so this is another puzzle. Chests, spyglass. Spyglass, we gotta go to the watchtower. Watchtower, what are we specifically looking for? The combination is within sight. Which building did you come from? Wait. Is it this building? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Which building did you come from? This is actually pretty interesting. The building that we came from was the laboratory, I believe. Oh, I found it. So, great. Now we gotta memorize the combination lock. So it's, I think that's like 9, 10. Oh, that's crazy. That's actually pretty trippy. So it's 9, 10. This is actually, I mean, I'm still frustrated with the map, but I think it's quite rewarding. Like, it felt very meaningful. Okay, this is like 5 and 7. 5 and 7. So let me see here. 3, 4. Okay. I think that's 5, 7. I'm trying to read it like it's a clock, but sometimes it's not too perfect. So, all right, so last but not least is the final combination. Straight up, just up. All right. I hope this works. I just hope it does. There we go. Feels great. Now we got this music disc. You heard mention of this disc, the ship. Now, what we got to do now is return to the ship. And then we just play it. I don't know what happens. I don't know if there's like an explosion or a boss fight. It's quite variable. But I'm still trying to think about, is there like anything else that we didn't do? I don't know. Because it just feels like everything has been covered. Like everything feels covered. And we've been recording for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I think it's kind of the final stop here. And then once we do this. So I wonder what happens. So we just basically just let the music play. Okay. Oh, basically it's like the warden, huh? Why do I see water? Okay, I think this is what it does. So we get ascended. Emergency escape. I think for us to get back out. You came, please, free me. So now we gotta free one of them. Oh, this is very crazy. Listen to the item frames. They're telling you what to do. Okay, I'll listen. So this one says basically water potions. The music is still playing. The music's still playing. Alright, so they want me to do something with the water. Alright, so we got water. So you want water. Water. Is there anything else? It's still playing. Oh, cool. It opens the door. You showed sympathy, like many others in that lab, and unlike that twisted man who started all this. Or started this all. Alright, now we gotta do parkour. Everybody's favorite little game mode. That's definitely the warden. They kind of use the warden as like the track. How's anybody going to do this crazy parkour mess? Alright, I'm going to do that. It's like they probably want me to turn around. Okay, let me just go like that. Okay, so we go right here, right? This is a very weird looking room. Like, very weird. Okay, I think this is where we're supposed to be in. Like that. Okay. This one, we need a bottle, an empty bottle. So that would mean we need an empty bottle. Like that. And we supposed to put water in there. Put an empty bottle in there like that. I'm just hoping, like, is this the correct way? What if I take you out? Okay, it only accepts like one or the other. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Water bucket. Okay, it doesn't work as I thought. Wait a second. Wait. There's a door right there. That is so trippy. That is very trippy. Take that out. Let's see. What if I fill that up with water? I might try that. That's 2. And this will make it 3. Now it's full. But still a pretty crazy parkour setup. Okay, so this is intentional. That's intentional. Alright, so I want to put you... Does that work? That is weird. That is very weird. It's like you only need like at least 2. But the door needs 1 there. Guys, this is like a very crazy map. Like very crazy. Then you need a horn. Oh my goodness. Alright. Now, what we do here is use the horn. Okay. What am I supposed to do there? Let me try again. Okay, so it's basically right there. Okay. Another lever. What did that do? I really don't know, but I flicked the lever. So since the lever is flicked, I think we can get out of this room, and then I could probably put you in there. I guess you do something. Because the door is still not open. Like, strangely, it's not open. Alright, how do I open you, though? Like, it doesn't work for this one completely. But this one, it expects it. Let's see. Okay, there's a piston right there. This is very, very confusing. Okay, now that opens something else. I want to see if that can open the door. Is there like something I need to do? Is there like a button? Because I know I'm supposed to do something. Let's see. Oh, a target. I'm trying to see. Wait, can I flick that lever? Oh, it's covered in glass. Great. It's covered in glass. Oh my goodness. It's supposed to do something, but this is crazy. I will say I am stuck. I am pretty much stuck. I need help. Water isn't always full water isn't always the best, at least at the start. Let's see. I don't know why, but I got a bucket of water now. I don't think that's needed anymore. I don't know. It's very confusing. Okay, so we have all three. It's like a combination of some sort. Okay. Oh, I think it did something. Yeah, I think it did something. Like, it moved the arrows on the target. But I don't understand why this one is not opening. Okay, it's covered the glass. Ay, ay, ay. This map is really something else. Okay, when you do that, it removes that green block completely. It seems like we're not having any luck with this map. Like, the item frames, like, do I gotta bring water to you? Is that how it works? I have a bottle of water right here. This is kind of a... Okay. That's strange. It removed the green. I got a bottle of water in my hand. My brain is fried, guys. I can't figure this out. Ugh. It's already 4 a.m. in the morning. This is quite ridiculous. This is like absurd. Like, who even made this map? This is absurd. What if I shoot you down? At least they foolproofed the place. But this is crazy. Like, how can anybody figure this out? Like, all these ladders and stuff. It's all crazy mess. It's crazy. They said a full bucket isn't a good thing. At the start, they say. Well, they're not wrong. Unless you're able to, like, taste the water. Take that. Take one of the blocks. This is actually a pretty crazy playthrough. I still can't even click that block. Okay, it's flicked on. Wait. But if for it to even place whatever that was, that means it takes me somewhere. I'm tired of it trolling me like this. Like, I understand it's supposed to be an adventure. It's supposed to be a story-driven map, but this trolling is too much. Like, what am I supposed to do here? It doesn't even matter. If I'm even shooting with a bow, it still gets triggered. That doesn't even make any sense anymore. My brain is just... How am I going to save the character? How am I going to save anybody? Or save anything if it keeps looping me back around this nonsense? Like, this thing needs water, right? How can I give it water if the door is acting like it doesn't know what it wants? Like, I can't even tell. Hold up. So wait. So it made an opening when I put it in there. That doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. So, wait. That's confusing. Only 3 glass bottles or 3 bottles? That's absurd. But that would mean I'm forced to like take one real quick and then place it, but it's like they want me to put a second bottle in there. This is crazy. Wait. Hold up. Okay. This map is driving me crazy. All right, guys, it's driving me insane because it doesn't know what it wants to do. It's just taking me through a whole goose chase. And it's just so many problems. Let me just shoot just to trigger it again. There we go. So now we're here. Now we gotta do door parkour. You're kidding me. This map is really just being brutal with me. It's brutalizing me. Now I gotta paint the doors in a certain way to get around. Honestly, if Happy was playing this, he would probably, I guess, pull all of his hair off his head, since of how hard it is. While some other person might complain about it's easy, just because I guess they're trying to be funny. But still, this map is like is really just trying. Is really trying to bring the worst out of everybody. That's what this map is. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, great. They want us to probably make like a whole parkour course. Lift these doors. Oh no. That's painful. That is literally painful. Okay. So we're supposed to jump on this door and then we jump on that door. I mean, I didn't know this was going to be the part of the plan. Like, all of this. Like, this is so hard. Like, this is definitely, like, the way how they're going to say it, this is not beginner friendly. This is like, you got to be a very seasoned player to actually find any joy in this. Like, I mean, I play a lot of mods, but I don't do parkour like this. Like, I used to, but not anymore. Because this is just absurd. Like, very absurd. Like, I'm trying to keep myself calm, cool, collected. And look, it's already like 4 a.m. in the morning. Like, this map basically used up all my whole time, which is insane. And what is this? Don't tell me I gotta get those minecarts again. If it's telling me to get those minecarts, that is gonna make me mad. Gamers never look up. Gamers never look up. So you're basically telling me I gotta go back down there, or the emergency escape, to basically to get those minecarts again. This is basically both ways to crash out, because now you want me to go back and forth, back and forth. This is absurd. Like, this game design is definitely intentional, but to either make you a genius or just to make you very upset. Like, it's like between those planes. And they said 2 hours. It's literally 2 hours because you're basically tricking the human mind. You're basically challenging the human mind completely of how it's supposed to think of things. But what am I supposed to do with this one? This one says gamers never look up. Like, what do you mean never look up? Like, it's supposed to like be like a certain spot to spawn it in? I'm not even sure, but this is just so random. And I don't even know if they even did anything. I think it was supposed to make like a chime or something. Because you got 2 blues. Like, it spawned one there. And I put one here. So I'm hoping this is like the correct correct output. Because I'm definitely looking here. Wait a minute. Why are there 3? Why is there 3? That is really... This is really something else. Oh, this is definitely something else. Take the water. Yeah, take the water. Then somehow I gotta do something with that thing up there. Nothing is happening. Like, there's gotta be a combination for that door. Like, there's definitely a combination. I just don't know what it is. Let's get out of here. So I gotta sit there and what? Place down 3 tracks. Oh, never mind. I checked. Wait, there's a lot of mine carts. This map is really trying to make me crash out. There we go. And it gives us stairs to go up. Okay, lanterns. Even more things. Let's see. This was the parkour area. I cannot be saved, only free from the contraption that man has stuck to me in his wicked experiments. But a death like that would be... Listen, all I ask for this is a swift end. This is a difficult thing to ask a stranger, I know. So I guess they want me to, like, end them. I mean, it is the worst way to go. Like, honestly, it is the worst way to go. But this is, like, literally a needle in a haystack. So we gotta do what? This way? Okay, so it's... let me just do that. Let me just do that way. And then we gotta get the final piece. Okay, that's 1, 2. Okay, it's down. At least it's teaching me how to learn how to use some things. Alright, so that's supposed to open this door. And I think it's supposed to make us place the minecart. If I just shoot this. Okay. Wait, so what is that supposed to do? Is that supposed to, like, activate something? If I shoot it again... Wait. Let's try shooting. Oh, so I guess we're supposed to be in the contraption. I don't know if that's like a good idea. Go. No. Take me back. Take me back. There we go. Ow. Oh. Oh, come on. No. Yeah. Go right back in there. I'm literally trying. Wait a minute. Stop. I'm trying to hit that area. Really? Do I really gotta do all of that, dude? That's crazy. There we go. This is like really some fast-paced action. Oh, great. Oh, I'm putting this in my offhand. Like, this is very intentional. No. I'm going to take my time with this. This sucks. It's really just timing now. Like, I don't even have good archery skills like that. I literally shot myself. Ah, this makes me want to get out the minecart and go up. So annoying. It's really right there. This map is really just pissing me off. Like, legally, it's pissing me off. Like, I'm shooting high and everything. There we go. Like, damn. Like, I'm sitting here doing all this trial and error. And it's just so irritating. Alright, so what I'm supposed to do here? Horn plus parkour plus bow armor stand. Are you kidding me? How much do I gotta keep tolerating this? Horn plus parkour plus bow equals armor. At least we're opening up to this area. So is this the parkour that they're talking about? Alright, so what am I supposed to do? Play the horn? What was that? Let's see. So they probably want me to activate this when it's down. How is anybody quick enough to respond to this? There we go. I guess I'm supposed to do something. If I press the button. So if I do it again. Parkour. Let's see. Horn plus parkour plus bow equals armor stand. Okay, so... But where would I see an armor stand? This is it's an interesting map, but a map that's so complicated. So it says what? Play the horn. Horn plus parkour plus bow. Horn plus bow plus button equals success. So I'm not sure if it's like a noise combination or what. So horn. So I'm really not processing this. Wait. Wait. Is that one of the blocks I'm supposed to jump on now? It looks like it's one of those blocks I'm supposed to jump on. I don't know. Wait, I see it now. Target. There we go. Yeah, but I might as well go to creative for this one and try to fix the button. There we go. There we go. Now it's fixed. It's sometimes this map is very utterly confusing. Like, it's very confusing, and also I gotta do this one too. Yep, I gotta fix these buttons. Oh, never mind, it's fixed. All right, so what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to what? Click U to push you there, and then we gotta what? Play the horn. Wait, how is anybody supposed to hit this real quick? That is, I'm literally trying to figure that out. Okay. I'm literally trying to see this. Because for one, so it's like I'm forced to like what? Do this? How many seconds is that actually? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's literally like 4 seconds. There we go. That's like literally 4 seconds. Man, this map is crazy as hell. I mean, I'm literally just lost in my own thoughts. You're almost there, just a little farther. I mean, I'm already suffering. Like, I mean, I understand you're suffering, but I'm also mentally suffering. We're equally suffering. So now we gotta go around this place. And then we're supposed to go to the heart here. You made it. Please hurry. This pain is unbearable. And don't worry, she made it home. And soon, so you will. All right. So what am I supposed to do? I guess step on this. Do it. All right. This is the end of things. The end of everything. We finally finished, aren't we, huh? So it says, thank you so much for playing. I would love to hear what you think. Dexpa. Dexpa, this map is very frustrating. It's very sophisticating, and it just made my mind go to work. But I'm just going to say it in a scientific way. It's very sophisticating. Yeah, it's just sophisticating. And it says, want to see my other game music writing projects? Check out at my website. That's his website. want to escape my other rooms, check out my profile on the site you got this map from. That's if I really want to do that. And what is this? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Is this like... Am I supposed to like have a button or something here? I really don't know. Let's see. I mean, the blood still travels back here. Let me just see where this blood travels to. I think once we get the blood or get whatever we're supposed to retrieve, it might unlock something. So let's just follow the blood path that the Rosie left. So it still continues, and it continues. But I was going to tell you from my experience with puzzle maps, they are very interesting. Alright. The true ending. Wait, so she went through a portal? Oh, okay, so she actually went through a portal. Oh, that's interesting. So this is the true ending. And, what are we going to do with this mushroom? Like, that's kind of like the thing now. Like, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be placed or are we supposed to follow the blood. But they said that was the true ending, which means Rosie did make it. While we just kind of just killed off the brain, I guess, just for plot convenience. So now that we have beaten this map, I am just going to give my feedback about it. I will say the builds and everything is very interesting, but the only things I didn't like was the mazes and the unnecessary puzzles. I mean, I never knew this was going to be a puzzle map. I thought this was just going to be totally adventure. But I think me looking back on the the map page, it says escape maps, adventure maps, puzzle maps. It actually said twice, escape and puzzles. I'm like, God damn, did I actually play a puzzle map? That's crazy. That's like very crazy. But the good news is we have at least beaten it. I mean, that is an accomplishment, and we tried to avoid cheating. I mean, the only thing we probably used was trying to flip out the buttons. That's it. But we still played to the very end. And if you guys want to give this map a try, the download will be provided in the description just to go and try out the map. Because I have basically been playing this for almost 3 hours. They said 2 hours, but this is literally 3 hours of an experience of mental struggle, frustration, emotionals, and basically me flipping from being very eager to being frustrated to being very exhausted, and then now just being relieved. But yeah, that's all for me for playing this Minecraft map, because this is the reason why I barely play puzzle maps. Or any maps in general, but I might do another one, but it might be simpler and not just full of confusion. But until then, I'll see you guys with another Minecraft video.